No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. Although I've learned that all you give is all you get. So give it all you've got. Hi, I am Zemrah, your host for the afternoon here at IntellectualRadio.com. And for those of you who are joining me this afternoon, I am so excited. I have some great things to share with you regarding my idea of life. One of my favorite songs is Here's the Life. I am a jazz vocalist. And I love this song called Here's the Life. The message that it gives just takes me on a journey. Matter of fact, I just finished my concert, which was my sixth Here's the Life concert, where I honor people that are ordinary people, but not so ordinary because they're still living life. And I think because you turn a certain age, according to the calendar, age is nothing but a number. And that is what I want to share with you in my segment here today and going forward, to let you know that you can still live life, live your dreams. And I feel like as long as you can walk, talk, and breathe, you keep living life. So today I decided to bring my better half so he can kind of help share that philosophy and let you know that you can still keep it moving. So I want to introduce Eddie Sherman, who will, give you a little idea of what his life is like of age, and let you know that we really and truly don't even regard age, because we know that you don't have to just sit down somewhere because you turn 60 or 65, retirement age, that there are still things that you can do with your life, promote life, embrace life. And if you embrace life, life will certainly embrace you back. And that I fully believe. So, Ed, tell us a little bit about what you feel, and having a wife that does so many things. What do you feel and what do you do that exemplifies my philosophy?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of you, because you seem to never stop doing those things that you want to do, and creating and performing and putting on shows, and you never consider, not once, how old you are or how much time we've had. Of course, we both retired from the work world, but we haven't retired from life, which I admire that about you. And just watching you do that, it just inspires me to continue my uh, thoughts on getting older and pursuing my dreams and hopes and aspirations, and still, performing my gifts that was given to me every day, and not worry about how old I am, which is something that we should treasure in this country.
yeah, because even at this stage, you're getting ready to redo your construction company. Is that correct?
That's correct. 'Cause that's something I did when I was younger, and now that I'm older and retirement, I got my Medicare. I decided that it'd be something that I needed to do, just to show younger people that it's never too late to follow your dreams. And if you have a skill and a gift that was given to you, you should continue to do it as long as you're living, because retirement is not retirement from life. You should do exactly what you're doing until only time you stop doing is when you stop breathing.
I agree.
So to me, there's no retirement, not from life. So whatever it is that you think you should do, whatever things that in your life that you love, what gives you pleasure, and you would do it even if you didn't get paid, that's something you should continue to do as long as you live.
Excellent. Well, one of the things that I think, and I was talking to a lady that comes to my concert, and she comes often, and I was sharing with her that she was thinking about going back to school, but she was saying, but you know what? I just think that I'm a little up in age now, and I don't know if I can really and truly do that. And I told her, I said, you know what? You still walking, you still talking, you still breathing, you have a mind, you can still write, create, you can do anything you want to do. And she winded up going back to school. And I think I shared that with you.
Oh yes, you did. You
Yeah.
did. And getting her degree,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
astounded me. So there's
Yeah.
really no end to anything.
Absolutely. And that's what I really and truly vibe on that, because I think it's so important for people to understand that, again, when you embrace life, life will embrace you back. And I think that if you want to go back to school, if you want to write that song, a matter of fact, I have a sister that is of age, and she's doing we're doing some new music together, because I do write also some of my music, and some of my music that will be played today. I am the originator of that. So I have a new CD coming out. Matter of fact, and we were trying to get it out for the holidays, but it looked like it might wind up being for February, which will still be excellent, because the title of it is Love is Possible. So what better time really to bring it forth than Valentine's Day? So we probably will wind up doing it at that time. But I'm going to bring her on, because the lyrics that she has put together for me is just phenomenal, and it speaks of love and passion and the sweetness. Because one of the things that I also want to do is bring back jazz, because back in the day, that spoke to us, because it has a message, and I love a song that has a message in it. And that's what stole my heart when I heard Here's the Life, because it's no complaints, no regrets, still chasing those dreams, and all you give is all you get. So give it all you've got. So you can do that. You can live life. You can just continue to be vibrant and do the things uh, that bring you joy and bring you all your dreams. So right now, again, I'm bringing you IntellectualRadio.com, and so excited to be here. So I want to share with you one of my tunes that I love. And again, I'm Zemrah here at IntellectualRadio.com. I hear the sax man coming. I hear the sax man blowing all over this town. Blow, blow. Yeah. Listen to the sax man. Hear what he plays. Listen to the sax man. Just take. Listen to the sax man blowing. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, have mercy. I hear the sax man coming. I hear the sax man blowing. Blah, 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 blah. All over this town. Come on now. Saxman comes just once in a while. Saxman turns this town upside down. Listen to the sax man play. Cause sax man plays all over this town. Sax man turns the town upside down. Saxman coming. I hear the saxman blowing. Listen to the saxman loud and clear. Saxman, you blow, boy. Welcome back to IntellectualRadio.com. You're joining your host, Zemrah, bringing to you Here's the Life. And that was one of my original pieces that you just heard, Sax Man. And to the sax man that have put that sax down, which is one of my favorite instruments. I love the sax. You pick that sax up and start blowing it again. Don't feel that you've got to put it aside. You go head on and do your thing and know that you can do that. So this next little segment that we're going to do is just going to talk a little bit about music and the joy that it brings you. And if you play the piano, or if you've had the desire to play the keyboards, or which there is a difference. The keyboards is really the synthesizer. The piano is the piano. So I learned that from one of my super musicians. Matter of fact, during this past concert. So again, if you are a old time musician that has lost track of time, or just say, well, I probably can't We can't do that anymore. Don't think that. You go and even if you desire to go back to school and take some piano. Matter of fact, that's what I have started doing. I'm even taking some ongoing piano lessons. I used to play when I was very, very young from an excellent teacher. And I lost my way and didn't keep forward, but I have started back to taking my lessons, and so I can accompany myself even sometimes, which would be just fantastic. So, Ed, tell us a little bit about what you think about music and some of your musicians that really and truly. Matter of fact, some people even say he reminds them of Marvin Gaye. So he's definitely a music lover and has been very, very supportive of me. So just share some of your feelings on jazz and wanting to bring it back because it has such a great message.
Well, needless to say, I'm old school, so I love all the old artists. I love the Marvin Gaye's and Curtis Mayfields and all of the old greats that when they played, it was music you can feel. It's music that you can put your own life to. You make up your own words if you wanted to. It takes you back to your own time, to your own space, and that you can really listen to it and take yourself and even meditate on it uh, without that driving force that hip hop gives you, which is okay. It's for young people, but the older, more mature uh, people in our society need to have some music that they grew up with. That, and I found out that it's not available. A lot of the jazz clubs are closed. Our jazz radio has been taken off the air. 95.5 is the only one that I remember that's gone. And so they don't get an opportunity to listen to the greats and the music of the spirit that I call it. They don't get a chance to hear that. So I would like, my dream is to bring that back. Is to have a jazz club like no other on our part of town. Since we are music people, we invented jazz. We should have the best jazz places in the world in Chicago should be right here on in our part of town, and the world should come to hear us play and have sound that's second to none. That is my dream. So hopefully one day that's going to happen. I don't care how old I get. I could be 85. I'm going to do it.
And I believe that too, because you have that kind of tenacity, and that's what it takes is the tenacity and the drive to follow that dream that you really want to fulfill, and it's never too late to do that. And that's
Yeah.
one of the things that I love about life.
Or you have to put the idea of time out of your mind. You have to say things like, convince yourself that I'm going to live 142 years, which means that from 71 now, I'm only halfway through life. So it's never too late to start on my new project or to follow that dream or to follow that passion. But take time out of the equation. And since so a man thinketh, so is he, change the way you think, change your thought pattern, and your body will follow.
Absolutely. I love that because that is the truth. And the key is, and you said it too, is passion.
Right.
So that means if you have passion, that means that you have the drive and it's something that you will push forth to make happen. So I just I love the fact of here's to life, embracing life, and again, life will embrace you back. Again, I am Zemrah here at IntellectualRadio.com with Eddie Sherman, my better half, bringing to you some topics on living life till its fullest. Let's hear some more of my music. Every time we meet, it's something new. I find one thing more to loving you. And that's how it's been right from the day you came my way. And the more I learn just who you are, and I see what we have found so far. More and more I know that I can go my whole life loving you. You taught me how to share and how to give. You showed me just how warm and loving love can be. You taught me for as long as I may live, I must have something to believe in a world that I live in and love. If you have the time, I'll talk it through how my life has changed since I met you. All the reasons why I know that I must somehow spend my day in my day loving you, needing you, spend my day in my day loving you, needing you, loving you, loving you. I need you, wanting you. Thanks for joining me. I am Zemrah with IntellectualRadio.com. And my guest for today is Eddie Sherman, my better half, who I invited. And that again was another one of my favorite songs, which was a remix from Sweet Nancy, who's always been one of my idols. Loving you. And that's one of the things that I want you to know, that you should definitely love yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself and know that you can do anything that you want to do. And again, don't let age stop you. So, again, you can get my music. I want you to know that you can get my music at Zemrah zemrahmusic.com. You can go to my website, www.zemrah.com, and I am also on YouTube. You put in Zemrah Music, Zemrah Singing, it'll go right to my music. And I'm also with CD Baby, Amazon, and again, looking forward to my new CD coming out, hopefully again in December. Again, we don't stop until we know that we can't. So we just keep on going forward. But we still are shooting for December. But if not, again, you can look for my new CD called Love's Possible in February. But we're also shooting for a holiday song. So I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully that'll be out by the end of this month, the 1st of December. And it is coming fast. This weather is so beautiful. You wouldn't even think that we are in November. But again, Ed, just quickly want to know, tell us a little bit about what your philosophy is on some of the music, some of my original music, and my Here's to Life philosophy.
Well, again, Zemrah, I like that song, "Loving You." Um, but I'm thinking, in order to love yourself, you need to know yourself. And one of the things that I believe that we have forgotten is respect for self and really knowing ourselves. Over the tomb of the great pyramids, there's a saying that says, "Man, know thyself." So before you can do anything, you have to actually know yourself and do so. I think we've forgotten who we really are and just how special we really are. So we really don't know ourselves, and we need to spend some time researching who we really are. Because we are very, very special people. To survive and be at the point we are today, coming from where we come from, and what we lost, and what we have yet to get back. We're fantastic, remarkable, intelligent, talented people. And if we know that, we'd have more respect for ourselves and for each other, and for especially our women. And to know that, it is something that needs to be treasured and protected. And in order to do that, you have to know a little bit about your history, and you have to know yourself in order to love yourself. Before you can love anyone else, you have to love yourself first.
I love that. And that's why I love you, because you understand that. You understand the essence of that. And I do think that that's very, very important. So again, I am Zemrah, and we're with IntellectualRadio.com. And so glad that you could join us this afternoon. We have look forward to bringing some great information. I'm going to bring on some guests that will talk to you about different alternatives as far as medications are concerned, where you can go and look and do alternatives with natural herbs, and you don't have to feel because you're older that you have to stuff yourself with all kind of medications to get better. And I look forward to bringing some real good pertinent information that will make you feel good all over, mind wise, body, mind, and soul. So again, I am Zemrah, bringing you my Here's to Life segment. Ed Sherman, so glad that you've joined me this afternoon, and like for you to hear another one of my pieces from my CD, Irresistible Zemrah.
My pleasure.
I think of you so often, you're steadily on my mind. You absorb my very being. You're my world, you're the song. Our love is very precious. It's definitely a gift. Wherever we go, to all we know, we give a lift. That's our new baby. philosophy. Loving you is sweet as your kiss. Ooh, sweet, sweet, sweet as your kiss, kiss, kiss. Loving you, baby, is sweet, sweet as your kiss. You make my world go round and round. When you smile, you light up a room. Our bodies close are so in tune. I can't imagine life without you. You're a dream come true. Yes, I know, baby. Loving you, sweet as your kiss. Ooh, loving you, baby, sweet as your kiss. Loving you, baby, is sweet, 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 sweet. Now I'll tell everyone how much I love you. I'll tell everyone how much I care. I have so much to give to you and share. You make me happy as can be. Believe me, loving you is a treat. I'm yours for keeps. Ooh, that's how I know, baby. Loving you is sweet, sweet as your kiss. You're my flavor. You're the sun that brightens my day. The path that lights my way. My way, 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 way. That's how I know, baby. Loving you, you, is sweet as your kiss. Hey, out there, I know you're loving it. Again, this is Zemrah with IntellectualRadio.com. Hope you're enjoying another one of my originals that I wrote myself because I am a romanticist. I love loving. I love love. And so happy to have a man sitting right next to me that definitely goes with that philosophy. Love, love. So it's really been my pleasure to share some things with you this afternoon. And before we run, just want to ask Ed a little bit about that because actually that song I wrote and dedicated that song to you. So tell us a little bit about what you thought of that when you heard those lyrics because it was a special dedication just to you.
Oh, I was blown away. I was like, oh wow, that's for me.
Yes.
So no, it brings me back to the days, I guess, when I was younger, and the music really meant something, and the lyrics when men really meant what they said and said what they meant, and they really respected and treasured the love of a good woman, and, and since I found a good woman, that song was totally befitting you and me. So I consider myself a very lucky man.
Well, I love that. I love that a lot. So again, I am Zemrah. Here's to life, sharing some of my thoughts about my Here's the Life philosophy that no matter age is nothing but a number, and as long as you can walk, talk, and breathe, you keep it moving. And again, I am with IntellectualRadio.com. Hope you have enjoyed my segment, and I'm bringing love back, bringing ideas back, and letting you know that you can keep it moving. And age again, baby, is nothing but a number. Here's to life. I'm loving it. Thanks, Ed, for joining me. You steadily on my mind. You absorb my very being. You're my world. You're the song. Our love is very precious. It's definitely a gift. Wherever we go, to all we know, we give a lift. That's how I know, baby. Loving you is sweet as your kiss. Ooh, sweet, sweet, sweet as your kiss, kiss, kiss. Loving you, baby, is sweet, sweet as your kiss. You make my world go round and round. When you smile, you light up a room. Our bodies close, but so in tune. I can't imagine life without you. You're a dream come true. That's how I know, baby. Loving you, sweet as your kiss. Ooh, loving you, baby, sweet as your kiss. Loving you, baby, is sweet, sweet, sweet. Now I'll tell everyone how much I love you. I'll tell everyone how much I care. I have so much to give to you and share. You make me happy as can be. Believe me, loving you is a treat. I'm yours for keeps. Oh, that's how I know, baby. Loving you is sweet, sweet as your kiss. You're my flavor. You're the sun that brightens my day. The path that lights my way. My way, 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 way. That's how I know, baby. Loving you, loving you, is sweet as your kiss. Loving you, baby, is sweet